Overwhelmed is out, systems are in. By the end of this video, you'll have 3 smart ways to reduce complexity in 2025. So if you felt like 2024 was a juggling flaming swords act while riding a unicycle, you are not alone. In a world that keeps getting faster, messier, and more notification heavy, complexity has become the silent killer of creativity, your energy, and your results. Believe it or not, 75% of executives say that complexity in their organization is making it harder to meet their business goals. So translation here is complexity isn't just annoying, it's expensive. And if 2025 is going to be your year to do more of what matters and less of what burns you out, it's time to stop adding more to the mix and to start building better systems that simplify. So let's dig into 3 big moves to focus in on this year if you want to reduce complexity without losing momentum. So the first tip is automate the repeatable. Let's play a game here. If you've done something in your business or your work life or your personal life more than twice in the last 90 days, ask yourself, could this be automated? Could this be templated? Could this be delegated? According to McKinsey, up to 60% of all occupations could automate at least 30% of their tasks. So that's not about replacing people, it's about freeing up the mental bandwidth to be able to do other things. So you don't need AI to take over your job. You just need to stop manually scheduling meetings, writing the same emails, and reinventing the wheel every Monday. So start with maybe creating email templates for recurring outreach or responses, using tools like Zapier, Notion, or ClickUp to automate workflows, and batch and schedule repeatable tasks. Think content, check-ins, reporting. Your brain was built for bigger thinking, not clicking the same buttons every week, right? The second tip is clarity over chaos. You don't have a time management problem. You have a decision fatigue problem. A Harvard Business Review study found that leaders spend nearly 40% of their time making decisions, but only 20% of those decisions are high quality or high impact. Drop the mic here, right? That's a lot. So too many dashboards, too many meetings, too many tools, tabs, and to-do lists. Complexity creeps in when priorities are vague, teams don't know what done really looks like, and everyone is using different systems to track the same project. So let's put a little systematic clarity here. It creates momentum. So instead of adding more tools, get radically clear on what are your top 3 priorities each quarter, what are your non-negotiables in your workflows, and how you measure success. Make it clear. The best systems simplify decisions, not increase them, right? We're trying to work smarter, not harder. The third tip is design systems for humans, not for robots. So here's the big one. No one tells you about systems. If they're not built for real human behavior, they just won't stick. We're not robots. We get distracted. We get bored. We get overwhelmed, inspired sometimes, and always interrupted maybe 27 plus times a day, right? Your system should support real life behavior, not some idealized productivity fantasy. So design for flow over friction, reduce clicks, simplify choices, and create ease. Our attention spans are so short these days, so think sprints, not marathons. And collaboration styles. One size fits all rarely. and it fits everyone. So think of best collaboration styles that make sense. Because remember, the best systems don't just make work efficient, they make it feel lighter and fit into the life that you should love, right? So here's a bonus. Simplicity is a strategy, but it's not a sacrifice. Steve Jobs said it best, simple can be harder than complex. Think about that, right? And he says you have to work hard to get your thinking clean and clear to make it simple. And how true is that? Sometimes it's so hard to get clear, right? Simple isn't lazy, it's intentional. And in 2025, the people who win will be the ones who can focus clearly, move quickly, and build systems that support their sanity. So, in summary, what should I be focusing on in 2025? Automate what you can and what you do often. Get radically clear on what matters most. And last but not least, build systems for real humans. So now it's over to you. What is one system that you're simplifying in 2025, personally or professionally? I'd love to hear how you're reducing complexity and reclaiming clarity. So let me know in the comments. Let's make simplicity a power move this year. And if I can be of any help, I specialize in creating systems that work and that can bring time and meaning back to your life. So DM me in the comments, or DM me or send a note in the comments, and I'd be happy to help any way I can. Or check out my website, that's attached in the notes as well. So if you enjoyed this content and you found this valuable, please consider sharing, please consider subscribing, and we will see you all in the next video.